Hello everyone and welcome to my live stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. There's no taxiway here. Welcome in everybody. We're going to fly down to Manila. We are in the Philippines. We're going to take off from the other direction. It's a nice looking airport. Hopefully there's a turnout up here.
Tower, Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform at runway 19 are ready for departure. South departure. Cleared for takeoff runway 19er, Palladius Victor Romeo uniform.
Okay, I think we're about ready to go. Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform. Frequency change.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Let's check out some of the scenery. Hey, 4679. Good thing you weren't watching my morning streams, so I was flying the Airbus this morning. I have discovered something, though. So, before I went live yesterday, I used the 737 MAX, your favorite, and it worked. Then during my stream, it did not work. Then this morning, I tested the Airbus 330, the big one, and it worked just fine. Set up a flight plan, it worked fine. Went live and repeated the same flight, and it wouldn't work. So now I'm thinking some of the problems are not the aircraft. I think because I'm streaming directly from my PS5 that maybe it's using some resources up, and certain aircraft like the big ones that take a lot of resources, they're not working. Well, I know supposedly it's broken, but I was watching an IRL pilot fly it in a stream, and he showed how to sort of fix it, and it worked until I tried to do it live. Then it didn't work. So I don't know, I've got a whole new mindset on this. I can only use certain aircrafts. I didn't think the stream would be using any resources, but apparently it does. Yeah, well, I was using a Malaysian Airlines livery. It was beautiful. And like I said, I did a flight from Orlando to West Palm Beach, and it was fine. Landed everything. Then I went live and repeated the flight, and half the stuff didn't work. So I guess it is possible. Yeah, I wasted a couple of good streams because I just basically deleted them because the thing was just forget it. So I'm only going to use the aircraft that I know that don't have an issue, the PC-24, the PC-12, and then some of the smaller aircraft. But I need to stay away from the commercial airlines for now while I'm streaming. I was watching someone stream earlier. I saw you in their chat. You're cheating on me. Well, I was eating lunch. You're just going to watch today coming along. We're in the Philippines right now, flying down to Manila in a reliable aircraft. Yeah, you should. There's a long list. I was really ranting earlier today. My concern is, what are they going to do about it? Ooh, I got to go up to 12,000. We got some mountains here. I don't know. People are talking like the end of April, maybe for an update. But to me, I wouldn't hold my breath. Now, if you're also having problems and you don't stream, so that kind of says that. I mean, come on, it's been what? 4 months. 4 months. Yeah, I saw some others doing that rescue mission and the firefighting mission.
Pilatus Hotel Bravo uniform is type
So,
C24,
looked pretty neat.
4 miles southeast.
Someone was asking me earlier stream if I was going to do career mode. I said not in the condition it's in. Look at how they're talking over each other, the ATC. Oh, it is hard? Well, we'll forget about that then. I don't know about in their defense. It's been 4 months already, and how the PC has had 5 SU updates. So, I don't know about that. And there's a lot of flyers on PS5. When I was flying this morning around Orlando, there was a ton of people flying. Yeah, 816. I'm addicted to Flight Sim. I was playing a few other games offline. It's just not the same. Let's see where I'm at here. We just can't put it down. 816, you still there? I didn't see your chat till a little bit ago. I'm going to grab some water real quick. Nope, I'm just going to use what I know that works and, not get upset about it. Who did you write? Oh, it looks like we're getting a little cloudy over here in the Philippines. Only two watching. Yeah, everybody got disgusted that my earlier stream didn't work out.
Center on 128.3. Good day.
We are heading towards Manila.
128.3. Pilatus Victor Romeo uniform.
Yeah, don't ask me about the algorithm. I call it the bot algorithm. Let's check my approach. Going to be making a right-hand turn. Yeah, and sometimes it says 7 or 11, and there's probably 2. No, it does all the time. Okay. This is a scenic flight. You talking about a total of 24 hours or in one shot? I think I'm up to like 300 or 400 hours in this thing on PS5. Welcome in, everybody. We are flying down to Manila. You did 24 hours flight sim stream? So you getting like these guys from the UK over on the Purple app that do the long haul? What they do is they do a long haul, set up their flight, and they let it run all night, and in the morning they come in and land when they get up. They're doing like, a 10-hour flight. Yeah, I know. You weren't streaming, you were just playing. These guys do a stream. We got good scenery today. Mike is in the house. Mike, I give up on airliners. So yesterday, I did the 737 MAX off stream. Worked fine. This is what I was telling, excuse me, 4679. And then I get on stream, and nothing works on the aircraft. This morning, I fly the Airbus, the big one, 330. Worked fine. Landed. Did the same flight live. It wouldn't work. So now I think I've come to the conclusion that some of the resources from my live stream, because I'm live streaming directly from the console, are being used up. So if it's too detailed of an aircraft, it doesn't work. I'm not doing any long hauls anytime soon. My max is like hour and a half. This is only a 58-minute flight down to Manila. Oh, we're going to have to start descending. Let's start descending. And I'm not using airliners anymore until I see an SU. Better go to 10 just to make sure. Hi there, Access. I'm only using aircraft that I know work. Flight Simmer's back. You heard what I said, right? Flight Simmer this morning, how it didn't work. Well, I have a streaming PC that has Flight Sim on it that's pretty beefy, but I don't stream from there. Yeah, curse for everybody. So, yeah, this is Access. This is PS5 standard gameplay. I do have a PS5 Pro, but like I tell everybody, it's still in the box, and I don't see any point in opening it because it's not going to increase the graphics. The only thing you're going to get out of a Pro is it has 18 gigs of RAM. It has 16 plus 2, where this has 16, and I don't think that's going to make a difference in Flight Sim. Otherwise, I'd open it up right now. I mean, take a look at the graphics. These are maxed out on medium on the consoles. So here's the graphics, look pretty good. You're not going to get ultra, you're not going to get high, you're going to get medium for everything. $46, you have a Pro? I don't remember. I can't keep track. Let me see how close I am. I think I need to get ready to get in the groove. Nope, we're not there yet. We're getting there. I think my descent calls for... I better check this over again real quick. It's kind of high in the Philippines here. Whoa, 6,000. Oh. Oh boy, that's kind of high. I guess we're flying this one in on our own. We're not doing we're not going to let it land by itself. Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi right now. I'm getting about I think 700 megs Wi-Fi, and if I plug it in, I'll get 1,000. But it's not going to make a difference. So, why do I want to plug it in? Let's get on down. Let's call it 7. I've never landed in Manila, so we'll see how it goes. This has markers. You talking about these? The POI markers? You'll see the brackets when I get closer. What is this? There's an airport right here we're coming to. Yeah, Access. Keep in mind at medium graphics, you're not going to get everything. Like if you do a commercial airline, you're not going to get passengers walking on. Nope. You need a high or ultra for that. It doesn't work on PS5 or even Xbox for that matter. You're not going to see people going down the jetway. That's one of the disadvantages of medium. Oh, top of descent you were talking about, sorry. No, I'm just descending now as we get closer, and then I'm going to try and pick up the localizer. I've been trying to see if this thing would land itself. It has before, but recently it's not too... Recently it hasn't been too successful in trying to auto land. We're just going to make the right-hand turn here, and then we're just going to see if we can get on the localizer. I'm going to set this for 6 now, or 59 at least, and then we'll go down when we need to. But it doesn't matter, we're still going to manually fly it. Auto throttle still on, okay. Yeah, I typically only fly the business jets, and in this case the PC-24 and the PC-12, which has the same stack, same MFD, same instruments, so they're easy to set up. Or the Vision Jet I like too. Commercial aircraft are done for me until I see an update. Hey, studio. Did you hear all that earlier where I think the stream is causing issues for the commercial aircraft? If you didn't hear it, I'll repeat it. Yeah, Airbus all the way, just don't stream it. So studio, here's the thing. Yesterday I used a 737 MAX. That's 46's favorite airline. And before streaming it worked great. Then when I streamed it, it wouldn't work. Then this morning I decided to use the Airbus 330, the big one. Worked fine. Set it up, landed everything. Then I did the same flight after I went live and streamed, and half of it wouldn't work. So I think I have to maybe blame some of this on direct streaming from the console. It's probably using up some resources. So we're only going to use what works from now on. No more experimenting. I don't think access to 380s in the marketplace for PS5. There is no marketplace. I think the I have to look after this. But I think the 300, or what is it, 330 or whatever it is, that's the other one. I don't think the 380's in there. We can check. Studio, did we get a 380 in our package? Access. You're talking to the other guy, 46. He doesn't like the 737 Max. Studio, I've never flown here before in the Philippines. We were flying down to Manila. This is a new one. Yeah, Mike, if I could add some memory to this thing, I'd be putting about 64 gigs in it. That'd probably take care of it, and also we'd be running on ultra high graphics. But since it's soldered to the board, we're not going to be updating it. Like I said, I can get 2 extra gigs if I turn on my Pro, but I don't think it's going to matter. Ooh, we're getting kind of low here. I may have to go back up again. We got a little ways to go before the transition. Oh, okay. Let's make sure we don't hit any of these hills. Yeah, Studio, we're just going to use, I'm going to just use the PC 12 and 24, maybe the Vision Jet, because I know they work. No more experimenting. I'm done. Unless I see one day I boot up and it says, there's an update for PlayStation. Oh, there would have to be a cloud right here. I think I better go up. I can't see. Let's go up 1,000. Why is there always clouds right when you're getting ready to land? If you just joined, we're flying down to Manila. We're doing the Philippines, which I've never done. Okay, let's set it back. It's kind of a high approach. Yeah, I see that synthetic, but for the Vision Jet, I turned on the proximity radar, so if it's near mountains, it lights up red. Oh, look at this, where the airport is. Socked in. Yeah, what happened this morning, Studio, in 46, when I tried to change altitude on the Airbus, you know, and you can just set it like, okay, descend at whatever rate, it just stayed right where it is. It wouldn't change. It stayed where it was. But it worked off stream. Okay, let's get ready here. Let's see where we are. We're going to be making the turn here.
Cedar 6760. Descend and maintain.
I'll try not to set the flaps too early, Studio.
Descend and maintain 6000. Cedar 6760.
No, I wasn't descending. Now I'm descending. Oh, yeah, with the Airbus, right. Yeah, I had it all set up. And then to descend, you just turn the knob on what kind of rate you want, and it goes down when you're on AP. And then I couldn't even click off the altitude. It just stayed on, so that's what bugged. But it did work before I was live. Yeah, you kept clicking it. It wouldn't do anything. It just stayed there. So whatever you were at, you were at. Yeah, I tried everything. Yeah, I was live, and yeah, I know it worked. It all worked before I was live, and I just repeated the flight, the exact same flight. Okay, I'll check the chat after I land here. We're going to be turning in a minute. Okay, let's turn. Got a little bit of a cloud layer. Airport should be over there. Here comes the turn. Doing what it's supposed to do. I'm getting excited. Let's set the flaps. Let's slow down though first. Spoilers out.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Yeah.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Now he's happy. Get ready for the clunk. Here he comes. Vertical nav's on, altitude off. Starts going down. I can't see the airport. There it is. This is how you cheat in Microsoft Flight Sim. You pull up the brackets. Okay, we're descending. See how long that lasts. I think we're a bit high. I'm going to take it in from here. Runway's in sight. I'll check chat after I land. Looks like that runway's tilting to the right. Interesting. Let's not hit anybody's house.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Uh-huh. We'll get it under control. This is kind of a nice approach. This is Manila. No more auto landings for me. Unless we're using the safe return on the Vision. 140. Looks like a nice long runway.
Sink rate. Sink rate. 500. Terrain Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain
Yeah, the
ahead.
freeway's right
Pull
there.
up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead.
Look at this.
Pull up.
Neutral.
Terrain ahead. Pull
Is it going
up.
to float? Float, let's float, let's float. Halfway down the runway.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. 100. Pull up. Terrain ahead.
Oh, what are they doing on the runway? ATC messed up. I didn't see that until it was too late. Let's see where the gate is. See what it looks like here in Manila. Let's have Scarlett contact the tower. Or ground. Yeah, that's you, Scarlett.
Ground. Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform. Taxi to the gate.
Wow, look at her.
Palladius
Uh-oh,
Hotel Bravo
busted.
Victor Romeo uniform. Taxi to gate 54 Alpha using taxiway Echo 4 Charlie 4 Golf 5 Lima Kilo.
Hi, 33. Now she's not going to respond because I busted her.
Taxiing to gate 54 Alpha using taxiway Echo for Charlie 4 Golf 5 Lima Kilo. Palladius Victor Romeo uniform.
Okay, I'll check chat after I park. That landing was okay. As long as I'm not parking next to the fuel dump. What's a Rainier landing? Oops. I didn't know we had a turn. I'm not pulling out the charts. We want to set up our next flight. Oh, we're going way out here. Okay. Scarlett and I are going to go in and have some lunch here. Oh, now they changed it? Let's see. Oh, now they changed it. Look at this. Well, it's too late. I'm parked. Okay, let's figure out the next one. Hope you all enjoyed that comical flight. So, studio, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change the livery on each flight. That's me, VIP. I saw it too late, Mike. I should have got out. Let's set this back. Anybody wants to fly along, first place you go is flight conditions, all players at the bottom. And you got to have a PS5. Okay, as long as we're in the Far East, sort of, let's see what we got. We're Sri Lanka. It's an island somewhere here. What do we got here? What is this? Where is this? Jakarta. Let's check out that airport. Is that big enough? Oh, that's definitely big enough. Maybe we land in Jakarta. Now, where are we going to go from? We don't want to... Oh, here's a handcrafted airport. Oh, it's an hour. You guys want to do an hour flight? Let me check this out. Yeah, we could take off from right here. Anybody coming along? Oh, Axis is doing one already. Okay. Where are you at, Mike? Are you in Europe? What time is it? It's only not even 4 o'clock here. It's still early. Let's see, I want a small taxi, but that runway should be big enough for that PC-24. And let's leave from right here. Oh, you're in the UK. Okay. Yeah. 8-hour difference for me. Yep. Okay, we're going to go to Jakarta. Let's just see what their airport looks like real quick. I kind of want to come straight in. So I'm going to go approach 25 left. I'm going to go 25 left. That should be ILS, we'll see. 25 left. That approach will change as soon as we set it up. Hey Mike, that post you just put, the red app held it for my review. What the fuck? Unbelievable. I always fly in the UK. I usually do like London to Ireland. I usually do Gatwick instead of Heathrow because then I'll be holding short for an hour. You guys have the codes if somebody wants to come along. Here they are. That's where we're going. Feel free to come along. I might just change the time a little bit here after I get this set up. Let's make sure my +1's on. She is.
Marmo Ground, Pilatus Hotel
Bravo Victor Romeo
Request
uniform.
taxi for
Taxi
departure.
to
Come on, ATC. Don't talk over Scarlett.
Across runway 8. Contact tower on 122.7.
Why do they always do that? That's one of the fixes they need to make. And look at, I'm going to have to make a
Taxiing. Hold short runway 26 via taxi.
to make a sharp turn here. I don't think we're going to be getting a pushback over here. Okay, let's set this up. See, it already knows. Once you pick an ILS, it knows it for the next one. So 7 left. Okay, what's it going to do here? That looks like a good approach. Another right-hander. Wait, what happened here? I thought I was on 7 left. Why did it change to 2.5? Oh, maybe that was a previous flight. Straight in. No, we can't go straight in. What the heck happened? Well, let's just change this. Oh yeah, 7 must have been from the previous flight. Let's send that over and then just check the stats. Oh yeah, there is no 7. That we'll take 2.5. 111.1. And another 3,000 footer. 111.1. Let's get that set. Send that over. Okay, let's make this look pretty. And then we'll activate this. And the GPS will disappear. And we'll do nav. And then we'll make Scarlet's pretty. Okay, we have synthetic on both. And let's do this. I have no passengers, but we'll give them oxygen anyways. And we'll set some altitude. Probably have some mountains here. Let's do 10. I like to go low. I'll check chat in a second. Let me just finish this off. Okay. Flaps. Oh, the sun's going down here. Maybe we should change the weather. Let me see. Are you all want to do a night flight? Okay, if we're flying into the sun, look at. Here's another thing. Look, they're telling me I wasn't cleared. I haven't even taxied yet. Please. Where am I taxiing to? Over there? We'll change the weather after I get out in the sun. Let's go. Look at that. What is that? An MD 10? You can't even buy that in the marketplace. Where are we going? Anybody coming along? I don't see anybody's request. Or I don't see any tags. I thought for a minute we were going over to the picnic area. Now it's sunset. We'll change that. I see somebody out there. I can't see their tag. Art Studio. We got one coming along. I have not done this flight. That's two I haven't done. This might be the end of the taxiway. Let's see. I'm going straight. I think this is the end of it. That means we got to turn out.
Marmo Tower, Pilatus Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform ready at runway 26, departure to the south. Pilatus Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform, QNH 1010 south departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 26. Cleared for takeoff runway 26, Pilatus Victor Romeo uniform.
We'll leave the live weather on for a few minutes. I was going to reset it. Anybody else coming along? Head over to the top of the runway. I got an idea. Let's take off at night. I want to see some runway lights. So we're going to set this up a little. Looks like we have another turnout. Let's not go over his aircraft. It'll disappear. Check this out. Don't hit these. It might cause us to not move. Okay, let's do this. Can I not move that up? How do I get it over 12 a.m.? A little bit right in between. There we go. Now it looks like a real flight sim. Let's go. Ooh, turn that off. That's better. We'll take off and then fix it. Let's go. Look at this. Is just like Los Angeles. They don't fix the streets. Let's see what this looks like.
Victor Romeo uniform. Continue for south departure.
That looks pretty cool.
Tower, Pilatus Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform. Continue for south departure. Pilatus Victor Romeo uniform. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
I kind of like this weather here. Let's get on the FMS.
Marmo Tower, Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform, frequency change.
Just trying to intercept here. Wow, what a sight.
Approach, Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform is type Palladius PC-24.
Should be intercepting right about now.
Request flight following.
Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform, approach. Squawk 6536.
Squawk 6536.
Auto throttle's on. Okay, we're intercepted. AP's on.
Palladius Victor Romeo uniform. Radar contact 5 miles west of Whiskey Alpha, Hotel Quebec.
We're on auto.
100. QNH
Now we can check out the scenery.
Roger. Palladius Victor Romeo uniform.
That's looking pretty good. Let's adjust it just a little bit. Too much.
Palladius Victor Romeo uniform contact.
Whoops, I forgot those. Well, I was already at the runway. Here, I'll tell you what. We'll make up for it here. Watch. There, we made up for it. We're not going to land at night anyways. We're going to clear all this up like right now. Unless you guys like the night lights. Put in the chat if you like the time of day we're at right now. We want to see the sights, so let's go live. Well, that's kind of ugly. Uh-oh, we got a mountain in front of us. I don't like this time of day. Let's fix this. Well, that's not much better. Let me try and find some balance. That's a nice view right there. Let's see where we're at. Maybe we'll land at night. What happened here? Oh, we reached our altitude. I thought the auto throttle turned off. We got a long way to go. Let's check our approach. Okay, that's an easy left-hander. Maybe we will land at night. Wow, it gets dark early there. Oh, that looks neat. Look at that studio. Since we're going to land at night, we better take care of business now. Because I will forget. There's studio flying along. Why are we going so slow? It's because the AT turned off. Now that's a nice view. Everything's nice and lit up now. Thanks for watching, Mike, if you had to take off or if you already did. And anybody else that's over the pond. I guess he did. Welcome in, everybody. We are on our way to Jakarta. I don't even know how to pronounce that. That's kind of a cool view. 816, are you still watching? We're not quite halfway there yet. Now that's funny. Windows XP. The worst version of Windows that was ever made. The flight's 58 minutes. I'm about halfway there. I like that tag though, Windows XP. Oh, I can appreciate it though because I'm a retired IT engineer. 40 years. I started when it was DOS 3.3. So I got you beat. Vista was pretty bad too. You know what? You're right. Vista might have been the worst. Yeah, I think you're right. Vista was probably the worst. That didn't last too long. But it doesn't really matter. If you all game from a PC, it's not a question of if it's going to crash, it's when it's going to crash. Eleven's not all that bad. 10 was pretty good though. They should have never got rid of 10. But I'm mostly a Mac user anyway. I don't think they have Flight Sim for Mac. Do they, Studio? I still think I have a laptop that has Windows 10 that I haven't even opened. I don't think it's going to get an update though. Now we're halfway. Gotta see when we're gonna start descending here. Someone's behind me or in front of me. They got a proximity. Someone else flying and didn't say anything. We already have our landing lights on. You definitely don't want to pay for Windows updates. So there's no point in me even opening that. Ooh, that's kind of a nice view. This is live weather. I think I just adjusted the time. I think we can mosey on down a little bit. We're kind of high anyways. Let's head on down. Oh, studio's in front of me. That's my proximity warning. Wow, looks like you climb back up. I may need to. I'm not sure what this altitude's going to do. Welcome. If you just joined, we're going to do one of our rare nighttime landings on stream in Jakarta. Oh, there's a small airport right there. I can't pronounce it. Do you play Flight Sim XP? .46, I was asking about you. Yeah, we're still live. We're going to do a night or a dusk landing in Jakarta. Fire up that 737 MAX. Let's go. Oop, I'm using bad language on the stream. 737 MAX. I can't go back now, 46, because I'm ordering the Thrustmaster TCA Captain's Pack for Boeing. Oop, I'm using bad language again. But I have the Airbus one too. We're only about halfway there if you feel like jumping on. Studio's behind me now. Yeah, that thing's the price of almost a PS5. After I finish setting up my flight sim room, I'll probably, if I have a space, turn on my camera that I'm staring at right now. I can't turn it on now because all the slots are taken up. And no, I'm not using the hub. You know, I almost bought the VR2 at Christmas. It was like $150 off the Sony one, but I'm not so sure about standing up while I'm streaming. I don't even know how that would work, so I'm not planning to get it now. But I hear it's going to be working for a PS5. Yeah, you really believe that? I thought you had to stand up to do VR. You can sit down? I was talking to my nephew about it, and he says you have to stand up. Why do you have to stand up? We're getting close. We'll probably do one more flight after this if everybody wants to see another one. Oh, wow, I'll bet Minecraft looks really good in VR. Jeez. Hey, they ought to have Fortnite VR. That was a mistake. My headset cord got caught on the controller. Yeah, I would do Fortnite VR. Studio, are you flying live weather at night or what? And we already have our landing lights on, so I don't forget. There you go. Is that blinding anybody? I know the next flight we should do, Studio. Catalina Island to LAX. It'll be really short. It'll be like a maybe 10-minute flight. That's how we'll end it. Catalina Island, which is a kind of an interesting runway. It's on a plateau. I used to fly in 2020 over there. Tough landing. Bad crosswinds. It's got kind of a dip in the runway. It kind of reminds me of Courchevel or Lucala. Well, that's what I want to test with this PC-24. See if it hiccups. Or you know what we could do? We can fly over to either Santa Monica Airport or John Wayne, but it'll be a longer flight. We can go to Santa Monica Airport. That's small. We might be able to land our PC-24 at Santa Monica. We'll do that. Because you're right. Maybe we'll have an issue. Yeah, didn't I get some rubber banding when we went there the other day? What time is it where you're at, 46? Or should I just say, is it Ozul? I'll just say Ozul, then you'll know. Okay, I'll just say 46. Trying to liven it up a little. Let's see if we're almost there. We should be. There we are in the picture, getting ready to transition. I think we better hit the deck. I think the altitude was 4,000 TOD. Welcome if you just joined. You're just in time. We're going to land at dusk in Jakarta. Sending to 6,000, and then we'll have to go down to 4. We'll be making a little bit of a left turn to final in Jakarta. Hopefully it's not too dark for everybody. Studios behind me. Okay, I think we'll set our altitude now, but not enable it. We want to pick up the localizer, so we'll set it for 39. Oh, it looks like we're going out over the water and landing, so we'll go right down after we cross this little hill. My windshield needs cleaning again. Look at that. Scarlett, go out and clean the windshield. Oh, look at that coat. It's even got detail right in the arm. Look at that. A little hard to see in the dark, but so speed breaks out. Auto throttle kicked back in. I don't know why. I'll check the chat again after I land. Coming up on the left-hand turn. What, everybody left? They don't want to see our night landing? Studio and 46, amazing how this windshield gets dirty right towards the end of the flight. And that's detail for you. Gear coming down. I think I see the runway. Runway's in sight. Welcome in, everybody. We're about to land in Jakarta at night. Not exactly my specialty. Okay, we're in the groove. I have the lights. The question is, how long do we wait before we take it off of AP? I think I'll leave the flaps at 15. We're descending. Altitude hold has not come back on. What a shocker. We're not even too high. Look at that. We're just double checking. Studio didn't land yet? I think we picked up the localizer. I see the white line over the pink. Yeah, 46. The localizer pickup was below 4,000 at TOD. But we're about to put it in manual. Two miles out. Time for manual. Manual in full. Look at these lights. I think we're a little high.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Come on, guy. I'm a little high. Why would I be going down too fast? I have 4 whites there. Oh, there's the freeway.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. 500. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
I think we could save this.
$100.
What, he has $100 for me if I land? Float it, neutral. We got a little bouncy bounce. That was easy. Let's get some taxi instructions, but as long as it's not on the other side of the airport. Wow, we had a long way to go. We could have went halfway down the runway. Okay, my dear, get some clearance.
Ground, Pilatus Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform. Request taxi to the gate.
Pilatus Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform. Taxi to gate 189er via taxiway Sierra 5 Sierra Charlie 5.
Okay, everybody just joined. We just landed in Jakarta. She's not going to respond. She's bad.
Taxiing to gate 189er using taxiway Sierra 5 Sierra Charlie 5. Pilatus Victor
That sounds like a long taxi to me. Let's see. Why are we going right in back of this plane? The same thing has me going right over him. No. Wow, ATC's off. Can we make this? No, we can't. Let's go around. Okay, where's my gate? Oh, that's nice. They put me at a gate where somebody's already at. Okay, we're making our own parking spot. Oh, someone's there too. Hello? We got a full house here tonight. Here's a spot. We'll just take this spot right here. Join the club, me too. Studio, I think this is going to be the last flight. I'm getting kind of hungry, want to eat some dinner. Let me shut this down. Making it dark. It's going to be dark in here in a second. And I'm getting thirsty. Oh, we got that light on. That's annoying. Let's see what's going on, and I'm going to end the stream. I'm thirsty, going to get some water. And let's do right there. See what the airport looks like in the daytime. Kind of hazy. Thanks, 46. Okay, everybody, I gotta get some water. Thanks, Studio, for flying along as usual. 46 for checking in, and everybody else who did. Thanks for the likes. And we'll be back again tomorrow with the planes that work. I hit the wrong button. I accidentally hit that button. Okay, everybody, take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Not sure what time yet. Maybe do 2 streams. We'll see. Fly, fly, fly. See you, 46.